You're watching the JMC Network Newscast, bringing you the news happening in and around campus. I'm Jeff Craig.
And I'm Matthew Woodrow. Officers in ACU's Students Association worked over the summer to create a financial handbook for student groups so they could better understand how to request funds from SA. Treasurer Chris Shim said the new handbook includes no new information, but is presented in a much clearer format. SA held 2 meetings recently to explain how the fund distribution process works and review the Treasury guidelines. Copies of the new handbook can be found in the SA office.
There is more to do in Abilene with the opening of the new Abilene Zoo exhibit and activities at the West Texas Fair and Rodeo. The zoo's new $1.5 million exhibit, called Elm Creek Backyard, opened last weekend and was met with large crowds. Zoo curator Von Seal Harmon said the new exhibit drew 2,300 patrons the first day and brought enthusiasm from the crowd.
Basically what we did was we took some existing structures, added a lot of different caging, a lot of different species, and we took what was an exhibit that held 1 or 2 species, and now we have over 30 species here, all representative of wildlife that you would see in West Texas or in other parts of Texas. The United States has some of the highest rates of endangered species, threatened species, and species going extinct in large numbers. So we wanted to highlight that here in Texas, this is what's in your backyard. You don't have to go to Africa to save animals. You don't have to go, to Asia to do conservation work. Conservation begins in your own backyard. So we're really, really happy to present this to the citizens of Abilene.
Elm Creek Backyard displays animals native to Texas, including snakes, fish, an otter, a bobcat, and a cougar. The project was paid for with funds from the Texas Parks and Wildlife Department, the Grover Nelson Foundation, and a bond approved by Abilene voters in 2006.
The West Texas Fair and Rodeo kicks off this Thursday and runs through September 18th. This year, the fair will have the usual favorites, including the carnival, agriculture shows, and of course, the rodeo. It will be held at the Taylor County Expo Center. ACU political science professor and department chair Dr. Mel Haley was recognized last week with an endowed scholarship named in his honor. The endowment was created through a $50,000 gift from former Texas Supreme Court Justice Jack Pope.
This week's theme in chapel is missions, encouraging students to serve in the missions field. ACU alum Dr. Glenn Villanueva, current resident at the Valley Consortium for Medical Education, will speak at a chapel forum on Thursday night in Moody Coliseum at 8 p.m. The forum is worth 2 chapel credits.
Finally, several ACU students and faculty are following the advice of Summit 2010's featured speaker Shane Claiborne. In his new book, Follow Me to Freedom, Claiborne calls for Christians to lead and follow as ordinary radicals. One of the ways is to reduce our carbon footprint. Because of all the greenhouse gases used to get him to ACU, Claiborne asked the students, faculty, and staff carpool, walk, or ride bikes to get to and around campus. Some ACU students and faculty have answered this call and are leaving their motor transports at home.
Read about these stories and more in The Optimist, ACU's award-winning student newspaper, every Wednesday and Friday after chapel, or go online at acuoptimist.com. For the JMC Network, I'm Jeff Craig.
And I'm Matthew Woodrow. Thanks for watching.